Today I'm going to share you a strategy that helped me to make 2,600 using transactions that only took 2 minutes. The basis is the awesome oscillator and CCI, two indicators that allow you to see both the force of the pulse and the state of the market in time. You will see how awesome oscillator shows a change in the dominant force, and CCI helps to determine where exactly the movement begins and where it is the time to leave. We're going to look at real transactions, key points, and see why this model has been so effective. And before you start trading, you need to set up your account correctly. You can just follow me step by step. I use the chart up candle. Time frame will be 1 minute. Next, we need to set on the indicators, and I will need awesome oscillator and CCI. And now you need to configure these indicators. I will start with awesome oscillator. Period short will make 4, and period long will be 28. In the start settings of the indicator, I will leave everything standard and check guys that you have the same. And now open CCI settings. The period of the indicator must be reduced to 14, so the indicator will give a signal earlier. In the left start settings, you need to increase the thickness of all lines. The background color of the indicator will make white. Level 100 will be green and minus 100 will be red. And at this point, the configuration is complete already, so you can start searching for situations and open trades already. And this is a really great strategy even for beginner traders, guys. If you want to know all the details, just watch the video to the end. If you want to understand the market not just by words but by the real actions, go to my Telegram. Every day I share my trades, explain entry logic, and share what I see on the chart right now. You can watch or copy to work in the same rhythm with me. Go to the link in the description and write to me a personal message. Found the first suitable situation, let's break it down and open a trade. The trading time will be 2 minutes, and I will start with an amount of $600, and my forecast the price will increase. And we open a trade. And now let's analyze the situation in more detail. The market for a long time was an upward trend, the price increased, and the indicator chart awesome oscillator was built above the zero level. Then, the price began to fall and the indicator chart started to be below zero. The indicator lights were red. Now the price has started to rise and the first green indicator candle appeared, and this is the main signal in this chart today. But you cannot yet open a trade with only one signal. This is important to get confirmation from the CCI. When the market was trending downwards, the CCI indicator line fell below minus 100. Then the price started to go up and the indicator line also went up. It has now crossed the minus 100 level and continues to rise. This situation confirms the main signal the market has indeed started an increase in price. And I think this is really an upward trend in here. As you see, everything is quite simple. Both indicators give the signal. You do not need a complex analysis of the market. Even a beginner trader can handle this strategy. And a bit later, surely I will tell you about the rules that are important to follow in here. And great guys, the price continued to rise and I made my profit. Now in the account amount of $7,902. We keep working because I plan to open some more trades. Interesting situation, let's open a trade in here and I'll explain you why. I will limit the amount of trade to 400 and I will open a trade on price increase. I think you can see that the situation is formed. The awesome oscillator indicator gave a signal. The green candles are built on the indicator graph and they're directed upwards. The CCI indicator also confirms the situation. The indicator line is above the minus 100 level. It would seem that the situation is safe and you can open a trade, but when working with this strategy, it's important to open the trade as early as possible to the trend reversal. At this moment, the market is strong enough and you can make profit. And if the situation has formed a few candles back, then you should not open the trade. The trend may already weaken. It is important to strictly open the trade only when both indicators give a signal. And if you see that at least one of the indicators has not given you a signal, then you do not have to open the trade. Also, any currency pair is suitable for working with the strategy, by the way. For now, let's wait just for the situation to the end. Sadly, I got lost. The price started to go down and I opened the trade at the very end of the uptrend, violating the Basel rule. But I'll not worry that much because I think I can make half of the loss. This time the amount of trading will be 1,200 and I think the price will increase, so open in a trade. And I think you already understand how the strategy works. What is more similar situation I dealt with in the first trade. Both indicators gave a signal. They indicate the beginning of the price increase. I noticed it in time and immediately opened the trade. And now I want to give you one recommendation, guys. Always carefully check all signal firm indicators before opening a trade. In a hurry, you can make a mistake just because of your inattentiveness. And guys, really, if you spend additional 10 or 15 seconds before opening the trade to check the signals, it will not affect the result of the trade, but will increase its reliability. Because there is no room for rush or emotions, you have to be confident in every action, in every open trade. And this is the only way to achieve results, actually. And super, guys, another profitable trade. And that increases my balance to $8,606. Let's move on another situation and open the last trade in this session. I think with this situation, I can't increase my capital. The market has started a rising trend, and I think I will be able to make profit and increase my capital a little more. I tried to show you in detail how to work with this chart today, and guys, next, it's up to you. Be sure to try it and sure that you will use it often and get great results. And all I have to do is wait for the trade to finish. And bingo, guys, the last trade is also profitable. As you can see, my capital has increased to $9,986. It's just excellent results, and I think on this, we can conclude our trading session today. Well, friends, let me sum up today's trading session. It turned out to be really telling. We saw both confident signals and moments where patience was needed. Many beginners really think that trading is constant trade and speed, but today you have seen for yourself that the best result comes when we know how to wait. And it is waiting for the right situation that makes a strategy really strong. Thank you for being with me until the end, and of course share in the comments what conclusions you made after the session and if the strategy seemed clear to you.